up to take a fourth base. I really think Neivler could have been more adventurous with the bases he's taking, and it looks like he's prepared to take 2 more bases. So he's got like there's no breaking out of this contain. Maybe a Reaver could break out of this contain, a Reaver and Observer. Poor probes. But anyway, mined out here. Yeah, mined out there, so those cannons are going to be wasted now. And now he's got super probe saturation at the front. The probes that were transferred, and they tried to go here, and they couldn't even find a patch. They had to like come around. But anyway, a huge critical mass of Corsairs. So he could go like Overlord hunting. I think he can take out all those. Wow, I don't think a single Scourge landed. I'm sorry, I was pausing during that. And taking out 2 Overlords. So he should just build a lot of Overlords. A hive. So he's gonna have Crack upgraded. What's the upgrades? He's got +2, probably +2 +1. Oh, he's got +2 +1 and no melee. So +2 Carapace. And that's good. Getting Carapace doesn't really commit you to anything. So from here, he's probably gonna go Ultraless because he's gonna have 4 gases soon. This one's still not morphing. He's got a lot of gas saved up. These Corsairs are about to scout this base, but there's really not much Corsairs can do against it. It's not like there's going to be any air there. And there's DTs out, and he's going to go try to do some DT harassment. Oh, he sees those, and there's no Overlord. So really, we're like 18 minutes in, and this is the first we've seen of Corsair DT. Like, he didn't have a strategy for the longest time. The Lurkers are finally realizing they're under attack and running. And here comes the Overlords. Okay, so those are speed upgraded Overlords, and here comes the DTs. I guess they run past that. So Neivler not noticing his Zerglings dying. So these are DTs are so imba at the lower levels, like my level. I was playing a game off race. I was Zerg, and at one point I noticed that I didn't have very many minerals, and I looked at my main base and I had no drones there. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that happens. So 4 gases up. What are we doing with Hive Tech, guys? We've got Ultros Cavern, Niduses. I'll take Niduses for 100. Nope, no Niduses. No Niduses anywhere. Oh well. Niduses. He could build a hatchery here. Does creep get limited by walls? If he built a hatchery here, a creep colony here, and dropped an Overlord to make used Overlord drop to make a Nidus here, could that happen? I have no idea. He might be able. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to test that later and like tell you guys. But anyway, just a huge force. 538's managed to macro up a decent sized force. These are all going to have like 4 storms on them because they've been sitting there forever. Not 4 storms, but they're going to have 2 storms. I guess that's all you can have. Wait, storms? I forget how storms cost 75. I have no idea. Oh wow, I haven't played. Wow, I just lost control of the English language. I realized I was like trying to figure out how much a storm costs, and I wasn't talking, and I failed. And here's a 5th base going down. This drone's been sitting there forever. I think he forgot about it. I think he like sent it to build a hatchery maybe, and then when it got there, he didn't have enough minerals to build it, and so it's like not enough minerals, and then nothing happened. And a 3rd base attempting to go up, but I think with this paltry force, it's going to be taken out. Look at all these forces. If you would just send them all in at the same time, I think he could win this game. He's playing it much too conservative, in my opinion. Just letting this slip away. Not slip away, but he's got a huge advantage, and he's not pressing it in. Massive amounts of cannons, 4 cannons, 5 cannons, I think, being morphed. Wow. I cough. You know what? When you cough, you like kind of convulse. That's why the screen went crazy. And look at all these Corsairs. Corsairs are kind of funny in the way they fly around. Sometimes they've got those engines behind them, and sometimes they don't. And I don't know why sometimes they do and why sometimes they don't. It's like when you attack move them, they don't, but when you just move them, they do. Or something like that. I have no idea. But anyway, the one Corsair I've clicked on has 4 kills. As a whole, these Corsairs have done a lot of damage. And it's really at the critical mass. But a drop into the back of the base, a huge drop that, and a pincer attack, trying to push in the front, but there's so many cannons there that that's not really doing much. All the overlords get taken out by that huge force of Corsairs, so that was a complete failure because the DTs just managed to clean it up. Look at these DTs, 19 and 12 kills, holy crap. So there's one Hydralisk, so I guess you got it a pretty good scout, guys, maybe? So we're at 100 psi versus 138 psi, 139 out of 138. So despite the gigantic advantage that Neivler's had this entire game, 538's really managed to hang in here. And you know, he said he's D, but I think the way his reaction time on that was really good. He only lost a couple of buildings. What did he lose? No important tech. Maybe some gateways or something. I don't know, but you know, not much, not bad. But oh, here's a huge force. The Ultralisks are coming in, and the Ultralisks are now 5-2. They're almost perfectly upgraded Ultralisks. Like, there's nothing. Oh, you're so screwed. You're so screwed, 538. Lurkers are just so powerful. You really need Reavers or Archons. Those are the only things that do pretty well against them. And Dragoons are pretty weak against them. Zealots are pretty weak against them. You know, DTs do pretty well, I guess, if you've got no Overlord. So Zergling's getting stormed. That was a really good storm by 538. So now all he has to deal with is Ultralisks. Not very many Cracklings left. But +3 melee is probably going to be up pretty soon, and you're going to have Ultimate Ultralisks against not very upgraded 3-1. So okay, 3 attack. Wow, that's like 49 damage. Yeah, 49 damage. But still, he should just A-move this into here. You could easily take it out. He's got Overlords. Oh, I guess to scout the DTs, but you know, he's got all ground forces. Pretty much all ground versus ground forces, with the exception of a couple Hydralisks. So he really needs to forget about the DTs. Like, he could outrun the DTs, not outrun, but like outkill. He can kill at all of the forces. He could focus down this Nexus before 538 will know what the heck's going on. And he's got Hydralisks on this Nexus too. Right now, here come the Cracklings. Now that they're done killing Zerglings on what are they killing? Okay, now they're going in for the Nexus, and there's all of the mining capability. These are the only drone. He's got enough to build another base, so if he can somehow hold this off, he's got at least enough to reestablish himself. But he's got nothing to hold this off. Just a huge force of everything coming in. All the DTs have finally been taken out. It looks like I don't see any DTs. Yeah, suiciding Overlord after Overlord, all the DTs have been taken out. It looks like all that's left is Corsairs and those like 2 probes. And 538 GG's. So Neivler takes the second set and evens it up for his game 1-1, and we're gonna now go into the 2v2, guys. This is gonna be the first 3-parter I've done, and thank you for watching, guys, and GG. I really hope there were no recording problems recording this, or else I'm gonna be really, really angry. So